Hi, my loves. Hi, hi, hi. I know it's been a while since we have checked in with Ileana, but we have to stop and, take a breath and get into her. I have been watching her videos and catching up on her. And you know what? I was getting so excited. I'm like, oh, she got an apartment. Let's look at the tour. Yay, yay, yay. And in the fashion of being a reactor and watching these mommies, as soon as you start trying to celebrate something like her getting an apartment and moving out of her parents' house, and you want to be excited for her, then you watch a video and you think, man, girl, you just took 8 steps forward, but 50 back, right? Now, if y'all are like, what you talking about, Storm? Then let me just tell you real quick. I'm watching the house tour, right? I'm watching it. She's got a nice apartment. There were a few things that I found real funny. Number one, it already had trash in it. It already had stuff rumbled up in the corners and things of that nature. It's already starting to look dirty and overcrowded and not put together. And then I said, you know what, Storm? Don't get on her for that. Moving is hard. So maybe she's just doing, a few things and she needs to get it together. She doesn't know what she's doing. But then we listen to Ileana talk, right? We listen to her talk. And the first thing that she says is, you know what? I will let my sneaky link move in, or I will let a man move in as long as they're paying bills. And I thought, oh, wow, don't we see what's about to happen? See, Ileana is stuck in some kind of phase of, I don't know, everybody wants her, everybody needs her because her family needs her financially. So she thinks that by bringing in a man, she's really doing something. And baby, I was like, no, 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 no. First off, Ileana, I don't know. I don't think you watch reactors, but if you do, honey, don't ever let no man move in your house. With you and your son. Especially when you and your son have lived with other people for so very long. Give you and your son some time to, rekindle, recoup, get it together. It doesn't matter if he comes in and pays bills. At the end of the day, we all know that Ileana makes enough here on YouTube. I mean, she beats a lot of these mommies that we watch. Ileana may drop a video here and there, but Ileana is always getting over 10K views. So therefore, she has enough money to cover the rent and bills herself. She also gets paid on Instagram. And like she said, from time to time, she will get back on her OnlyFans if need be. So girl, don't move no man in your house. That is the craziest thing I have ever heard, number one. So I'm steady watching, Ileana's videos, and she brings the baby to the house. And the very first thing that I notice is she never tells anybody, even herself, her son, or nothing, hey, take your shoes off at the door. He was tracking in all kinds of stuff. She was letting him eat anywhere. I mean, Ileana, come on now. Come on. Now, I know your name is Ileana, but girl, you got to do better. Letting that baby already tear up that apartment. See, this is what we talk about when we say that people need to teach home training. This is something that he looks at, meaning her son, and he thinks it's okay because we've seen Ileana, they eat most of the time in the car. If they ain't in a car, they in the bed. I mean, hell, they had a TV in the bed, things of this nature. But this poor little boy, he's never going to be able to go to school or somewhere else and fit in because the things that he thinks that are okay and are good to do, then they're not normal to other children. So therefore, one thing, please potty train him. I know y'all probably like, girl, you was all over the place with this reaction. But see, I watch everything and I notice he still got on diapers. He's getting bigger. He's getting older. He's still not talking correctly. She still has not thought about putting him in speech therapy. So I guess at this point, we all have to take it like one step at a time with Ileana, right? We have to say, well, girl, congratulations. Because see, I'm a woman. So if you do something on this app as a reactor and you do something that is worth the praise, then I will give it to you, right? So one thing is, I was really happy to see her get an apartment, but I just was really shocked by the way that she is conducting herself in this complex. And one thing Ileana needs to realize is, honey, you're in a complex, okay? So therefore, all of that screaming, yelling, running, jumping, flipping, dipping that you think that your son is going to do, you either have neighbors on the other side of the wall with you, upstairs or downstairs below you. And see, they will report you and they will have you put out of there and you'll be back in that trailer park sooner than you can click your heels together. I mean, I just cannot make it up. I was very, very shocked. Now, what can we do? We can just sit here and cross our fingers and hope that Ileana is smart enough to A, not let a man move in. B, clean up behind herself. And C, teach her baby some home training. But if we hold our breath and we continue to think, maybe she'll do it. Me personally, I don't think so. I know a lot of you guys have asked me to go and check in on Ileana. Some of my subscribers are only here for Ileana. Sometimes they're here for Peach. Sometimes they're here for everything. So I try to touch every subject possible. Right now, other than Ileana moving, there is really nothing going on over there except for the same trifling behavior. So I just wanted to check in with her and let you guys know I'm watching. I'm watching Miss Ileana. We're going to see what's going to happen. Oh, God. I hope one thing. She was surely showing that she got 2 bathrooms. I hope she take advantage of them bathrooms, baby, and start showering a little bit more. Because when I tell you this girl made 4 videos in a row, like she always does, different days, different times, different places, and still had the same clothes on, baby girl, it ain't that hard to move drawers and clothes. Now, you could have put 1 box in and had clothes for a week, but you know, who am I? Who am I? I'm just here to report it. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. But I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the comments. Y'all let me know if y'all been keeping up with her and what you will want to see in the future with her, okay? And I will be seeing you in the comments. Talk to you later.